Welcome to The Play. I'm Dave Morris. Among the stories we're following today, a new opponent for Janet Barresi, changes coming to the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum, and a big money business move downtown. But first, we start with weather. State transportation officials say some roads and bridges in southern Oklahoma are becoming slick and hazardous as winter weather once again moves into the state. There are reports of drizzle and localized freezing in the area. Central Oklahoma, well, we could also see some light freezing rain and fog late tonight into Thursday morning. Temperatures will fall just below freezing after midnight across most of Oklahoma. Highs are expected to be in the 40s Thursday, and we could see temperatures in the 50s by Friday. 20 Republican lawmakers have endorsed a potential Republican campaign opponent of State School Superintendent Janet Barresi, who's also a Republican. Controversy over her leadership continues to grow both within and outside her political party. Our Randy Ellis is working on this story. He'll have more for you in Thursday's editions of the Oklahoman. The Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum making some big changes in 2014. The museum hosted a wall-breaking ceremony to kick off the remodeling project. Museum officials say they plan on making several enhancements that will change the way visitors experience and learn by April 19th, 1995.
We're so excited about it. I mean, there's been so much talk, so much planning, so much work ahead of time to actually have people come in today being excited with sledgehammers, as you saw. I mean, it's amazing. It's exciting. It's starting a new year, a new project, a new way of showing what we have to offer at the memorial.
More on that from our Brian Painter in tomorrow's editions of the Oklahoman. That video there by Greg Singleton. In business news, the Sycamore Square apartments have been sold. The Oklahoman Steve Lackmeyer reports the buyer paid a large sum for the property, as much as $110,000 per apartment. You may have noticed Serge missing from the Thunder's lineup Tuesday, as Darnell Mayberry is writing in tomorrow's editions. Ibaka was sorely missed during that game against the Utah Jazz. It's also a topic our Jenny Carlson and Anthony Slater talked about in today's Thunder Update, brought to you by Bob Moore Ford.
It really starts with Serge Ibaka and the absence of Serge Ibaka, and I think it showed last night, what he gives this team on the defensive side of the floor. There was no rim protection. I think the Jazz shot something like over 90% at the rim. They, Thunder usually give up around 50 or so. So, I think it shows there with Serge Ibaka. And then beyond that, you can't use that as too much of an excuse. You got to guard Gordon Hayward. You got to, guard some of the Jazz players, and they didn't, and that was where it started.
Thunder plays the Nuggets in Denver Thursday night. Tip-off set for 9:30, so get your coffee warm. You can watch the game on TNT. Tonight, we'll have our sports crews in both Stillwater and in Norman. We'll have the highlights and game analysis from the Sooners and Cowboys available Thursday on newsok.com and in the Oklahoman. That'll do it for this edition of The Play. You might want to stay weather aware tonight as the temperatures drops and there's precipitation around the state. In the meantime, stay with News OK for the latest news and information. Have a great night, everybody.